joining me at the desk.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. We're going to have...
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics. And well, great to have him healthy and back out on the floor, D.A. Thank you. Two sharp-shooting teams here tonight, Chris. Long-range shooting on display for sure.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, it's never more critical than it is today. I mean, the old-school folks might not like it, but the three-point barrage is becoming the game's preeminent weapon.
Good point. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Green in at the two-guard spot. And it's Love missing. Here's Boston now, defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout. Yeah, the silly fouls, yeah, true. But playing physical, being aggressive, positive things, but only up to a certain point.
Takes it from 10. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Knicks on defense. It's a three-point game. This time they met in New York.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers. Relentless pressure. I think that was the key, forcing a number of big miscues, which swung the momentum of that game. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to get him those kind of baskets at the hoop. That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
And Cousins kicks to Green. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nice shot by Porzingis.
What a strong effort. Something I can't say for the defense.
Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Screen by Cousins. Calderon kicks to Durant. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Full 24-second shot clock. Calderon kicks to Durant. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Bradley. That shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Passes it to Love. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean spots like this one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green. When you watch Porzingis play out there on the floor, he is just pure excitement on either end of the floor. You have to expect the unexpected and watch great for big plays because he has been delivering.
He comes up with what I call momentum plays more often than not. The pitching for the huge putback dunk or the block. His style of play is why he became so popular so quickly.
Good on the second, so he makes them both.
And who would expect anything less? Tremendous poise at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Love with the screen on Calderon. Beverly the pass to Love. Freed up. Nice work off the pick.
His in-between game, always a work in progress, but the D still can't just leave him all by himself right there.
Cousins with a screen for Calderon. Durant dishes to Green. Doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers. Well, I thought they lacked focus. They took too many unnecessary chances. Just a ton of mistakes all the way around for everyone.
Green kicks to Parsons. Tries it from 19.
Durant has really improved his impact on the defensive end. I mean, and he is not someone you want to go at as a shooter.
Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Durant against Parsons, and stolen by Cousins. In the corner, Bradley with it. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Love.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The pass to Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. Boston trail. Calderon kicks to Cousins. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bradley passes to Calderon. There's the feed to Cousins. There's a screen. There's the dish to Bradley. And stolen by Love. Now Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Feeds to Green. Parsons outside. Screen by Porzingis. And Parsons kicks to Love. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Here's the 3. And Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 6 points.
Durant can't help but make threes. It's unfair for a guy his size to be able to shoot like that.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Check in for New York.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Draymond Green. How his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his outfit. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Maker. Here's Porzingis. He dishes it to Maker. New York, no good that time either.
The big wrist leaving him wide open and got lucky. He planked that outside shot.
Durant, the pass to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
Inside, outside, in transition. Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
And Beverly gets to Green. Parsons outside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Parsons got his first points of the night.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And, you know, it's been a long time coming to be able to say this, but I'm starting to sense some hope and optimism with this Knicks basketball team. I mean, they're in a good spot financially. They're going to have flexibility in terms of filling out that roster. And then you've got a core of young talent that is exciting the fan base and which you can build around.
Here's Maker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Beverly against Calderon. Outside, Green. Screen by Cousins. Off the screen. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Green. Durant's got 8. And for the Knicks and their positive outlook, when New York has a Knicks team that they love, that can capture the hearts of the entire city.
And you have some of the most diehard fans in the world wearing Knicks colors. There's no doubt about it. You can see the team also has improved the ball movement and the team play in the last couple of seasons. Knicks are starting to become a team that is exciting to watch, win or lose.
Calderon dishes to Bradley. Screen by Cousins. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Oh, 3-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively is incredible.
And Beverly kicks to Porzingis. Maker misses.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of it.
Durant against Parsons. To the paint. Here's Cousins. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Beverly kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's Porzingis.
And one thing about Kristaps Porzingis, you hope he can overcome adversity. I mean, he was booed heavily on draft day for not being the selection the fans wanted. And you know what? Didn't let it bother him and didn't take it personal. All he did was go out and win over every fan of the New York Knicks imaginable. And he made a few more. Just a spectacular rookie campaign. And I just tell you guys, the sky is the limit for this young man.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Cousins. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Green. And it's Henderson for Avery Bradley. And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 5. Dishes it to Olynyk. Back to Durant. Calderon in the corner. Olynyk, a screen on Hardaway. Durant, the pass to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark. And for Porzingis getting booed on draft day, that can leave a sour taste in a lot of players' mouths, but he understood it, and he just uses it as motivation.
Kevin, give him credit. A lot of players may let that distract them or detract from who they are, but not Porzingis. That exciting play, though, quickly won over any critics he may have had.
There's the pick. Calderon kicks to Olynyk. Outside Durant. Rebounded by Maker.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Oh, trust me, he's kicking himself for that misfire. He knows he should have hit it after that tremendous pick. Gave him the necessary space.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Hey, Chris, when you look at the best rebounders around the NBA, it's interesting. Sometimes their teams rebound better with them off the floor. How do you explain that?
Well, you know what, Kevin? I think rebounding is different in all situations. I don't think that there's a litmus test or a statistic to prove anything about rebounding. If you look, I'm impressed with some of the best guards in this game. Westbrook, the Rondos, and others that have been known to lead their teams in rebounding. I think it comes down to one thing and one thing only, heart. I think technique is second. A lot of guys may not have learned how to box out, but the athleticism in the league is such that in order to get a rebound, you're going to have to earn it. And so for me, I think a lot of times as well, if you have great teammates that can box out, a lot of times they get rebounds for guys by not letting it be that much competition inside the paint. So to me, rebounding is a personal thing, whether it's a team, it's team specific, but it doesn't matter how big or tall you are. If you can box out, if you have heart, if you have a motor, if you have a will, you should be able to go get some boards. To me, it's just about how much you want it. To be a starter in this league, to play over 28 minutes, 30 minutes, and not average 10 rebounds, I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
Pocket 6. Now here's Here's Anderson. Tight defense on him. The layup missed.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And the basket by Maker. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Calderon with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. And here is Olynyk. Pass to Anderson to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York. Maker's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Kuzminskis. Now here's Exum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hardaway dishes to Exum. No good on the three. Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Olynyk the pass to Pierce. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Kuzminskis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Calderon kicks to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the basket by Olynyk.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
New York trailing. Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Kuzminskis. There's a good screen. Trying his luck deep. Goes back up. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Joseph comes in for Dante Exum. Screen by Olynyk. Pierce, wide open. He fires. Misses off the left iron.
He gets paid the big bucks to hit shots like that consistently. He failed to do so there.
Johnson the screen. Payton dishes to Joseph. There's the triple. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off top. And Kevin Durant always in the gym.
Comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah, whether it's blocking out in the paint or knifing in from the perimeter, they're focused on creating second chance opportunities.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season. And that injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, and given how hard he's worked, you know how frustrated he must be. Difficult blow to overcome for him and for his team.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Kevin Love. Corey Joseph is out there with Alfred Payton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Parsons in at the 3, the small forward.
What a tremendous advantage. Biggs who can shoot from the line.
Green kicks to Plumlee. Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Joseph. And here comes Parsons, beating the fast break. Ahead, it's stolen by Green. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Green leading the charge. And there's the basket. Whistle ball is in a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are the brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Here's Henderson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Payton passes to Johnson. And fouled hard that time. Won't get to the line and shoot two. Chris, who are some of the top defenders in the NBA?
Oh, well, I'd have to think you would start with Kawhi Leonard,
yes,
two-time defensive player of the year. Don't forget about Tony Allen. How about Draymond Green?
Yes.
Those guys just lock down defenders. Avery Bradley.
Yes.
Those are guys I think of when I think of lockdown defenders.
Mm-hmm. Good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And this is a young Celtics team. Even the vets still just entering their prime years. Chris, they built from within, and what a great environment to develop it.
I mean, come on, one of the best. A great tradition and history of winning. A passionate and knowledgeable fan base. Committed ownership in front office. The players are given everything they need to be successful.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. And you hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you.
He continues to build on his outstanding play during the first quarter.
Plumlee with the screen. Outside Bradley. Plumlee against Payton. The 11-footer. Plumlee, no luck. The Knicks with the lead. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Love dishes to Parsons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And everyone knows that the Knicks have been committed to the triangle offense. Not the easiest offense to run or learn, Greg Anthony, but they are staying with it.
And I think for the foreseeable future, that is going to be the plan. I mean, their roster can work with it, but it hasn't been easy thus far. You wonder if the offense has simply fallen out of favor due to the up-tempo nature of the modern NBA.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And then for New York, Zingis, he's checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Corey Joseph. And it's Dante Exum in for Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They set the pick. And Cousins gets to Henderson. Shoots a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better roll. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
Durant, the pass to Cousins. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Big boy strength right there, Kevin. Big boy move from Cousins right there. He feasts off of contact when he's coming up with a shot.
And the Knicks making a change here. Beverly's checked in. For Boston, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Puts it up from 12. And again, it's New York.
No, well, you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
Beverly against Henderson. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, New York. 3-point lead. Here's Durant. That one goes. Counted.
And Durant's size and quickness allows him to get a great jump on the ball whenever it comes off the iron.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness. He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off court.
Now, here's Exum. Henderson defending. Exum dishes to Love. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
Well, that's because this is a very evenly matched game, and I would not be surprised if it comes down to a thrilling finish, too.
And that one's good by Henderson. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you were just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
Yeah, and that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
Plumlee with the screen. The three from Bradley. The offensive rebound. The shot. No good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Green kicks to Beverly. He feeds it to Love. Green, the pass to Beverly. Good. It's Green picking up the assist. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
Bradley, no one around him. It's the 3-point bomb. Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Beverly dishes to Exum. Screen by Porzingis. Green kicks to Love. Back to Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Durant with a wide open look. And again, Paxton with the triple.
Again, yet another shot to build on his impressive first quarter.
Exum passes to Beverly to the inside. 17-foot shot on the way. Porzingis can't hit.
You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
A 3 from Bradley. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh, he hasn't started this game on the right foot, but it hasn't slowed his team from grabbing the lead.
Screen by Porzingis. And Beverly kicks to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Porzingis has got 11.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now, those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached. In the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post. When I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers, there's still a lot of post players out there. So I don't subscribe to that opinion that it's less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Such a wide open look. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead. Boston's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Cousins with a screen for Calderon. Unloads from 13. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Yet another part of Cousins' game that he's improved. He looks very comfortable attempting any mid-range jump shot he gets.
Now Beverly, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 13 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Calderon with looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Pierce. Banked in off the glass.
Now, that's the range you want to shoot it from if you can get there.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Withy. Pierce against Hardaway. Pierce dishes to Henderson. Back to Pierce. Here's Withy. He kicks to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Up again. Cousins on the foul. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter. New York trailing. And Beverly kicks to Green. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And Boston with the rebound.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
Kicks to Cousins. The feed now to Withy. Cousins with a screen on Beverly. At the top of the key, Cousins. That ball, nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. And now a 4-point Celtic lead. Calderon against Beverly. Green left side. Just 5 to shoot. Not often you see him take that shot. He has 6.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
And here's Calderon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Now, in 2013, the Celtics began their rebuild in earnest. Right away, they made some great moves hiring Brad Stevens from the college ranks to take over as head coach. And also, a terrific trade with Brooklyn, getting 3 first-round picks and the right to swap picks in exchange for Garnett and Paul Pierce.
And you talk about that trade with the Nets. Looking back, what a trade for the Celtics.
Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, Brooklyn's run with Pierce and KG was short-lived, and as their fortunes have waned, it's been one heck of a windfall for these guys in green. So many young assets. You knew they had to make some moves just to fit their roster limitations.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olenek is checked in for Cousins, and Bradley subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And the second free throw, good. Chris, how different is playoff basketball compared to the regular season?
Well, playoff basketball is just so much more physical. A lot of times it's a slower game, believe it or not, but you're exerting more energy than you would in a faster-paced game. So many adjustments are being made. You have to think on the fly.
Yes. Bradley kicks to Calderon. And a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, we've all heard the word around the league about Celtics head coach Brad Stevens. players rave about his demeanor. Opposing coaches admire his play calling. You wonder if he translated success at Butler to the pros. That's just what he's done.
Celtics have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And he makes the first. And no less than Greg Popovich, Chris, calling Brad Stevens one of the best coaches in the league.
Well, he's very detail-minded. Every time Stevens watches the game, whether college, international, women's, in the park, no matter what, he keeps a notebook. He said, I steal plays from everybody, and truthfully, at this point, I think we can assume that others are returning the favor.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Kuzminskis the pass to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Here's Kuzminskis. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Beaten against Calderon. Screen by Olynyk. Bradley then for 2. Olynyk. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in. Olynyk's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time was a little cleaner.
Back to Payton. New York moving it around. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kuzminskis.
He's now hit 2 this quarter, and the D needs to really put the clamps on him moving forward.
Now here's Calderon. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They get it again. Johnson dishes to Payton. To the wing right side. Kuzminskis the pass to Joseph. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Celtics out in front, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's an interesting battle. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half. So far, what a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
He's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Durant is out there with the lead. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Calderon in at the point. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Green, he's checked in for Boston. Now Beverly. Inside. Here's Love. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Love's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Knicks. The dish to Cousins. Shoots from 12. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for New York.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
The first free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And Chris, for the Celtics, a depth of talent, great coach, but they admit they've been looking to get that transcendent player to take them to the next level.
Well, I know this for a fact. You can go a long way with chemistry and depth. It's tough to win it all without a superstar player or two. You know this front office will continue to be aggressive, looking to position themselves for a run at an 18 championship.
Everly with the ball. And Love with the basket on the assist from Parsons. And that's now 17 points for Kevin Love. Feeds it to Cousins. Cousins missing again.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dishes it to Plumlee. To the middle. And the rejection by Love. Beverly against Calderon. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Parsons.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Whoop out the way. Celtics trail by 4. Plumlee with a screen on Parsons. Outside Durant. Boston again missing.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going there.
Calderon against Beverly. Back to Green. Down low. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Cousins gets to Durant. Cousins with the screen on Parsons. Back to Cousins. And stolen by Love. Parsons dishes to Love. And a miss there on the triple.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Bradley passes to Calderon. Hands it from downtown. Calderon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And if you let Calderon get set and have a good look at the basket, he's going to knock that 3 down consistently.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding a three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time. Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example."
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you.
Oh, those tremendous reflexes. It just makes him extremely dangerous on the offensive glass.
A different look for New York. Akers checked in for Love. And it's Exum in for Green. Celtics trail by 6. Screen by Cousins. Calderon kicks to Durant. From outside the arc. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
He dishes it to Beverly. Parsons with it. Guarded now by Durant. Puts it up from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 8 points for Chandler Parsons.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Cousins. Got a piece of it. Beverly against Calderon. And Beverly kicks to Maker. New York moving it around. Pushing their lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Well, this is how you come out at halftime. Really motivated to push this game out of reach. Stay focused.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
And they may have to address a number of things, including whether this is the right lineup.
Joseph's checked in for Dante Exum. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Kevin Durant is second.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Outside Bradley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And checking out the stats for DeMarcus Cousins. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's right around 13 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And Parsons kicks to Porzingis. Here's Beverly, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And they're able to recover. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Boston. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out New York, 2.5 games back.
And I think for Boston, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Man, they have to find a way to get better and not just be a mid-level team. Whether they get things together and accomplish this remains to be seen.
One calls for it.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Olenek is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics trail by 12. Here is Calderon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Durant. For 3, Olenek. But they get it back.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here is Joseph, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Porzingis, true on the 14-footer. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now, here's Olenek. 7 points in the game. Bradley. The Knicks pull it in. Maker's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Beverly kicks to Parsons. Passes to Porzingis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis has got 11 in the second half. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Olenek, a screen on Beverly. The three. But on that shot, looked out. The Knick lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Olenek.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide open man for the easy make.
Now Joseph, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Durant. First in scoring, 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Maker. Some changes for Boston. Green is checked in for Cousins. And Pierce subbed in for Durant. Then for the Knicks, Johnson, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Patrick Beverly. Good on both. Celtics trail by 13. Calderon kicks to Olenek. Green, the screen. Outside Bradley. The pass to Green. Calderon in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Austin with the ball. Bradley kicks to Calderon. Misses the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pierce against Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, Draymond Green, Chris, has turned into a statistical monster the last couple of years.
Well, name someone as unique in the kinds of stat lines that he puts up. Sometimes he'll miss out on a triple-double due to lack of points, but still have 15 boards and 15 assists. Out of any player in the league right now, I could see him coming close to putting up a quadruple-double or something. We've seen him posterize guys with that move many times. However, the defense proved to be very stifling there.
It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Green. He feeds it to Pierce. Screened by Olenek. From deep. Green, no luck.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Yeah, didn't it seem like it just a pretty thoughtless play on his part? All style, no substance.
Celtics trail by 11. Pierce kicks to Calderon. Green, the screen. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Calderon's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Payton kicks to Joseph. Pass to Parsons. Feet away. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Bradley kicks to Green. Inside. Here's Pierce. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
Well, they haven't really been strong enough inside. I mean, they haven't been a force or aggressive with getting those good quality looks
in the paint. And I think the one-dimensionality of their offense is going to continue to be an issue because the defense isn't having to worry about clogging the lane or defending down low.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. New York leading by 7. Green with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Payton against Calderon. Payton's shot is off. The Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. 13 feet away. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, you got to put a body on Draymond, or he'll straight up eat you alive.
Calderon against Payton. Parsons outside. They need this one, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, goodness, that's just terrible. That's an awful shot there. He really settled for a low percentage look.
Calderon dishes to Bradley. Screened by Olynyk. Bradley kicks to Olynyk. The feed now to Calderon. Misses the three. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Poke loose. Here's Parsons. 8 points for him. Pass to Kuzminskis. New York, no good that time either. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Payton passes to Green. Parsons outside. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
In situations like this, they don't necessarily have to rush the shot, but they should try to get a fast, easy look at the basket.
The Knicks with the lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got his second bucket tonight. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Calderon. He's got 6. Outside, Green. Floats one. That shot off the mark. Parsons. That one's not going to go. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is...
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Payton. He's out there with Green. Chandler Parsons out there with Kevin Love. And it's Kuzminskis in at the 4 slot. Parsons on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Drilled from 11 feet out. Parsons got the fourth quarter. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When you get the ball to Cousins, he's a workhorse. Really exerts so much energy in his offensive attack.
Beverly, the pass to Parsons. Feeds it to Love. They get it back. And Durant sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And look at that reaction. He is such a passionate player.
And when that fire gets ignited, watch out. He can go off.
Count that one. And for Cousins, certainly he will end up being one of the best players in the league out of that 2010 draft.
He's one of the best big men in the game, and his skills on the court have never been questioned, but his antics on the court have been. And that's what dropped his draft position. He can butt heads with his coach at times and doesn't hide any contention. This happened often enough in his career that he has to accept part of the blame for it.
Bradley dishes to Calderon. The pass to Withy. They set the screen. Busted. No good that time either.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And you guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
Celtics trail by 14. Here is Calderon. Dishes it to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Love with the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Calderon. Outside Durant. Let's go. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Knicks leading by 16. Love kicks to Beverly. Screen by Porzingis. And that one's good. Beverly.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Horrendous defense right there. Does the defense know who they're leaving wide open? You can't do that with him.
Screen by Cousins. They set the pick. Durant for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Porzingis with a screen on Calderon. Beverly the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Love. Rebounded by the Celtics. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Beverly.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He feeds it to Parsons. Love kicks to Porzingis. This one for 3. The second chance effort. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 17. Outside Durant. High post Cousins. And stolen by Love. Pull up Jay. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Calderon. Bradley kicks to Cousins. Great D that time from Love.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
Parsons dishes to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Now Calderon. Pass to Olynyk. Poked away and stolen by Love. To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
With every shot he makes, the defense only gets more and more flustered. What a showing by him.
Chris, we know this. Patrick Beverly is known for his tough defense.
I wouldn't call him dirty, but Beverly definitely isn't shy about ruffling feathers or giving a little extra contact. He doesn't care what the crowd thinks. He cares what his teammates think. He'll get tangled up and try to throw you off of your game with punishing fouls, but so what? His work is he is one of the more feared defenders at the point guard position.
Austin with the ball. Olynyk the pass to Cousins.
And it's no doubt that Cousins is one of the premier big men in this league. I mean, look at what he does in every facet of the game. He can do it all. He's arguably the best center in the league right now, and he's still very young.
DeMarcus Cousins will be at the line shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. New York leading by 21. Beverly with the ball. New York moving the ball around. Calderon kicks to Bradley. Corner shot. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
At the line of the Celtics, Kelly Olynyk. At the line with one shot.
One shot behind the lane.
And that one misses.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the two notable players to come out that region.
Here's Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can tell that's the game plan on defense. They don't want to allow him to take many shots inside.
He gets it in there. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Here's Beverly. There's the feed to Parsons. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter.
Good.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And Parsons, no good on that one. Celtics trail by 19. Durant dishes to Calderon. Cousins with a screen on Green to the inside. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Calderon. 20 points here for Cousins.
And the D is very aware of Cousins' efficiency from the post. But even when they're up on him, he is a true master at nailing these shots over their outstretched arms.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Smithy's checked in for Cousins. Pierce comes in for Kevin Durant. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Ian Clark subbed in for Jose Calderon. Baker kicks to Exum. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And in terms of the season, right, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Love.
Well, for me, the X factor had to be those lightning quick hands of his. He spoiled so many possessions by coming away with the steal. You cannot underestimate how much of an effect that type of defense has.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Maker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
When one guy gets hot sometimes, it's infectious. The team does too. That's what seemed to happen for them on that play.
Well, Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga, maybe the closest, Chris, we've seen to Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about 7-footers who can space the floor.
Well, he's a 7-footer now, but he grew up playing guard before he had that late growth spurt. You just don't find many players at his size with that kind of shooting and fluidity with the ball. I think his agility at his size is probably the most underrated aspect to his game.
Kept alive, Maker, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 19.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
Well, the fans have sounded lost and disappointed, which is exactly what they were hoping to accomplish.
Boston, no good that time either. And here is Joseph. So no problem for New York as they get
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now Kevin Love.
Tell you what, he was not one of the guys the fans thought they would beat. But that's exactly what happened. He went out there and played the best.
That's going to do it for our